stand by, please, on VT1 in 5,
4,
Base to Unit 1.
3, 2,
Stand by.
1, and take it.
Dangerously high temperatures hit Chicagoland. Now
CLTV means news in Chicago.
in Dalton,
from Bedford Park,
from Oak Lawn,
Around Chicago, around the suburbs, around the clock. CLTV means comprehensive local news coverage from its team of Emmy Award-winning journalists. More news, every day, all day. CLTV provides the area's most in-depth news coverage to over 1.2 million cable television homes. That's over 90% of the cable homes in the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana region.
What sets us apart from the other stations is live-breaking coverage. When we go to a story, if we want to stay with it, we stay with it. No other choices.
From the president of the school board.
And I will continue to fight.
To the president of the United States.
Thank you.
Or the president of South Africa.
Mr. Mandela has just walked in.
Chicagoland viewers get more live, continuous coverage of major events on CLTV News than anywhere else in local television. Viewers get something extra as well. The Pulitzer Prize-winning coverage of the Chicago Tribune. The pages of the Midwest's leading newspaper come to life on CLTV. It's an unprecedented relationship between a major newspaper and television news operation. Tribune columnists, reporters, and editors bring their depth and expertise to CLTV's coverage.
They're doing something that nobody else is really doing or doing to the extent that we're doing it. I think there's sort of a pioneer spirit involved with it as much as anything else.
Whether it be movie reviews from Michael Wilmington.
Because it turns out that being a wolf and having wolf-like qualities eminently suits you for success in the world of New York publishing.
A wolf bit me. I don't think so, Will. You weren't there, Ralph.
Out of 4 stars, Wolf gets 4.
Restaurant reviews from Phil Vitale.
Everything a bistro is and should be is demonstrated at Le Bouchon, 1958 North Damon Avenue in the booming Bucktown neighborhood. The food is straightforward and simple and very good.
Or insight from sports insiders.
Thomas first got hit. It's as though they look at him as the salvation, and with him out of there, it would be a lot closer series, I think, if Cora and Reigns had reached more.
CLTV gives Tribune readers a TV newspaper delivered anytime, every day. CLTV means weather in Chicago, and more of it. Over 100 times a day, CLTV provides forecasts for Chicagoland. From pinpoint forecasts for specific suburbs to severe weather updates, CLTV is the place to turn to understand the always changing weather picture in Chicago. Plus, radio listeners can hear CLTV pinpoint forecasts throughout the day on WGN Radio.
And now, a CLTV traffic report.
Traffic is major news in Chicago every day. That's why CLTV gives its viewers live traffic updates throughout the morning starting at 5 a.m., earlier than any other television station in town. With information direct from the WGN Radio Traffic Center, CLTV viewers get the latest on what route to take before leaving home for their commute.
There's a drive. Way back. It might be. It could be. It is. The Cubs are Chicago. And WGN and CLTV television combined to bring home all the thrilling action.
The Cubs are at home on CLTV with a schedule of games not available on WGN. This gives Chicagoland viewers a chance to see games blacked out by Major League Baseball's network restrictions. But the Cubs are just one part of CLTV's major commitment to Chicago sports.
You call in and you get to speak your mind on any subject. And with all the issues related to all the Chicago teams here, they definitely have that avenue.
Sports Page is the Chicago sports fans' only nightly television meeting place.
Felix, you're on Sports Page with Bob Butterbean Love.
We're probably the most beloved team in baseball, and deservedly so, I think.
This, for me, is a big day because it allows me the opportunity to finally get a shot at being the starting guy.
Sports Page is Chicago's most complete sports show. Scores, highlights, guests, and Chicago's only television sports call-in talk program. Sports Page is the place to be for all the day's big stories.
I pay the food and watch Sports Page.
Tonight on Front and Center.
that night, the viewer is seeing the person who maybe made news that morning and can talk to them directly. No other venue on television in Chicago allows them to do that.
Every weeknight, Chicago newsmakers go front and center.
Chicagoland's Call-In TV Town Forum. Tune it in. Talk it out. Take a stand.
What do you think?
We have got to make our schools more interesting, more viable, and more relevant to kids.
Do you have AIDS or HIV?
Oh, no, but I know people that does.
If she's mean, then the person she's writing about probably deserves it.
Front and center is the pulse of Chicagoland, a place to find out what all of Chicago is talking about.
Tomorrow on Around Chicagoland.
Every weekend, CLTV takes viewers on a trip around Chicagoland. The people, the places, and the events that make Chicago unique are spotlighted in a lively weekly tour.
Goes great with the Sunday Tribune.
CLTV's Saturday viewers get a head start on their home improvement projects. The Handyman Show provides help with those do-it-yourself jobs before you head off to the hardware store. Chicagoland viewers are learning. For the best in local news coverage anytime, every day, CLTV News is the place to turn.